It's interesting to think about the broader trends in menopause discourse. For a long time, it was something that was rarely talked about openly.
There was this taboo subject, but in recent years, there's been this growing movement to break the stigma and encourage more open conversation. We're seeing more celebrities, influencers, and even medical professionals speaking out about their experiences and advocating for better care and support for women going through menopause.
And it feels like Melanie's store is part of that movement. She's not just selling products, she's creating a community and fostering a sense of shared experience.
Welcome back, everybody. We're checking out Slay Menopause, merch and gifts, the e-commerce store, and they're tackling this topic that really needs more attention, menopause, and I love their approach.
What stands out to me right away is that the creator, Melanie Oyadina, isn't a doctor or anything. She's designing all these products based on her own experience going through perimenopause. But she also has a background in psychology and alternative therapy, so she's bringing all that into it as well.
Who better to understand what women need during menopause than someone who's been through it herself? And she's not shying away from the mental health side of it either. Melanie actually went through a nervous breakdown before she started this whole thing.
It sounds like that personal journey is a big part of what drives her work. It seems like she's using her experience to kind of offer a sense of understanding and support to other women who might be struggling with similar things.
Because menopause can be so isolating. Like, society just tells women to suck it up and deal with it in silence. But Melanie's store is this bold statement, like, no, we're going to talk about it, we're going to laugh about it, and we're going to support each other through it.
I love that she's created this space where menopause is normal. It's not this taboo thing. It's a place where you can find comfort, humor, and like a sense of community, and the products reflect that.
Well, where else are you going to find a t-shirt that says, I have no filter, specifically for menopause? And then there's the I'm HOT and Flashes shirt, which is both funny and relatable. She's taking these experiences that are often so hush-hush and turning them into something you can actually laugh about.
And it's not all just jokes either. She also has things that are more about self-care and comfort, like those menopause-themed throw blankets and sweatshirts.
And the mugs. Imagine like sipping your morning coffee from a mug that says, still to come. It's this little reminder that menopause isn't the end, it's just a new chapter.
And she's been selling online for years, so this isn't her first rodeo. She's got experience building a brand and connecting with customers.
And get this, she personally designs every single product. It shows how passionate she is about this whole project. And she's using this print-on-demand model for her business.
So each item is custom-made after someone orders it, which means you get something truly unique.
And I bet that helps with sustainability too. And she's partnered with a supplier called Printful.
I've heard of them. They're known for using high-quality materials, and they have a really reliable production process.
So she's not cutting corners on quality. Lets her focus on the creative side of things while making sure that the products are top-notch.
Makes you wonder how her background in psychology and alternative therapies might be influencing her design choices.
You mentioned alternative therapies earlier, and I was curious how that plays into all this.
Maybe she's incorporating principles of mindfulness into her design somehow.
But beyond the products themselves, what really stands out is the overall message behind this store.
I think it's about empowerment, taking control of your experience, finding ways to navigate this transition with grace and humor, and it's about self-care. She's saying, hey, menopause might be throwing you some curveballs, but you deserve to feel good, both physically and emotionally. Especially during menopause, it can be such a time of reevaluating your roles and relationships, figuring out what you want and need.
She's giving women the tools to prioritize their well-being during a time when they might be feeling overwhelmed or overlooked.
And then there's that being you is your power canvas. Such a simple message, but so powerful. It's a reminder that even though your body is going through changes, your inner strength and worth remain constant. There's so much talk about the physical symptoms of menopause, but the emotional and psychological aspects often get overlooked.
Menopause can be a time of huge emotional upheaval. It's like a roller coaster. Women are dealing with hormonal shifts, physical changes, and often societal pressures. They can make them feel invisible or irrelevant.
But Melanie's store is shining a light on this experience and saying, no, you are not invisible. You are powerful, you are worthy, and you deserve to be celebrated. Like a big hug in product form.
And she's doing it in a way that's fun and accessible. Who doesn't love a funny t-shirt or a cozy blanket? But beyond that, she's creating a space for women to feel seen and understood. Each item comes with a little dose of encouragement and validation.
A gift to yourself, a reminder to take care of your needs and embrace this stage of life. She also has a YouTube channel with videos on relaxation, sleep, and setting boundaries.
So it's more than just a store. She's building a whole platform to support women through menopause. And it's a reminder that entrepreneurship can be about so much more than just making a profit. It can be a powerful tool for social change and creating positive impact.
And in this case, the impact is about empowering women to embrace this stage of life and take control of their well-being. And it's interesting how she's using humor as a coping mechanism. Oh, there's actually a lot of research that shows the power of humor in managing stress and building resilience.
That makes sense. Laughter is the best medicine, as they say. And it's a reminder that even in the midst of tough times, we can still find moments of lightness and joy. She's saying, yeah, menopause might be tough, but we can get through it together. And hey, let's have a little fun along the way.
And that message is so important for women who might be feeling alone or overwhelmed by their menopause experience.
It is kind of wild how something that happens to half the population is so often misunderstood.
It's this universal experience, but there's still so much stigma around it.
And that ties into self-care too. Oh, self-care is so important during menopause. You're dealing with so much already. The last thing you need is to feel like you can't take care of yourself.
Like setting boundaries, prioritizing your mental health.
All of that can be so hard when you're already feeling overwhelmed.
That's where support comes in. We need to create this network where women feel comfortable reaching out for help.
And not be afraid to ask for what they need. And we can't forget about education. Oh, the more we know about menopause, the better we can support ourselves and each other. It shouldn't be this mystery.
We need accurate information, evidence-based, about hormone therapy, alternative treatments, lifestyle changes, all of it.
So we can make informed decisions about our health. So Melanie and her Slay Menopause merch and gift store have given us a lot to think about. It's a reminder that menopause isn't an ending.
It's a new beginning, and it could be a time of growth and transformation.
If anyone listening who wants to check out Melanie's store or learn more about her mission, you can find the link in our show notes. And don't forget about her YouTube channel. Those great videos on relaxation, sleep, and boundaries. Until next time.
Everyone, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep slaying.